Hey, it's Cliff, freshly woken up from a nap, and there is a ton of Sologenic and Coreum news, so let's go ahead and get into it. So I got a message today that I need to look at CoinMarketCap because Coreum had spiked and we were making all this money. And so I actually went to the website, saw today that it spiked to about almost $9, so was kind of looking into it. And usually I don't trust CoinMarketCap because they have glitches all the time. I wasn't really I wasn't convinced, especially when you think of CoinMarketCap. They've had issues with XRP for the longest time where they was calling it Ripple for years, or they messed up the market cap, all this FUD that they kind of threw at XRP. And I know Coreum's not, it's not intended to be on the XRPL, even though when it launches it will be on the XRPL. It's intended to be its own blockchain, but because they're kind of in that close relationship, I figure it's CoinMarketCap. They probably were spreading more FUD with Coreum. And just to kind of let you know what I'm talking about, this was just recently, like the 29th. CoinMarketCap tweeted this image here and it said, "Who's the imposter?" It had all these different cryptocurrencies here. It says there is an imposter among us, and it had all these little characters that they were associating with the cryptos. And it says, the answer, XRP, for being controlled and governed by authorities, hence defeating the purpose of cryptocurrency. All the other coins in this are decentralized and are basically people's crypto. So again, as you can see, they've had a long history of not liking XRP for whatever reason. I don't know why, but there's definitely some kind of feud going on there. And actually, after this was tweeted, the CEO of Binance actually came out and he apologized because this is actually something that's owned by Binance. And he said it was an intern who was out there tweeting in the rogue kind of like thing, but we know the truth. We know they don't like XRP for whatever reason. So anyway, my point of that was that when it comes to CoinMarketCap, they glitch all the time. It's not really reliable for whatever reason. It's the first tracking system that comes up in Google, so we kind of click on it, because it's easy, but it's not totally reliable. So the first thing I did, I went to the Solodex and I saw the price spike was actually there. So I'm like, okay, well that's interesting. Is something going on? Went to this new exchange that Core was just added to, MEXC Global. I'm like, okay, it's there. Go to Coinbase. Yep, on Coinbase it's 1142. And then I went to this live coin watch and it actually didn't show up here at all. So I'm like, okay, some kind of fluke is going on. Now I kind of did research on it. There was no explanation of what's going on as of yet, but however, there is reports from people that set a limit order. Like they had like a $7 limit order set on their core, but they were trying to sell it. And these orders actually went through and they were able to buy back in lower to gain more core. So if that's something you want to do in the future, hopefully to try and make some money, it's definitely an option because these flukes do happen. So if you want to try and set one, definitely go for it. You could get lucky. But as far as having any reason why this happened, I'm not really sure. I can't really tell you. It could be market manipulation. It could just be a fluke. I don't know. Moving, and as you can see, the price did stabilize after that. It's actually up a little bit. I think it rose like 10 cents or so after, as it slowly went back down. But anyway, moving on. There is a tweet from Mauricio, and he says, "What if I told you yield farming opportunities were coming for Core in the next 10 days?" So, all right, that's great. A lot of people have been asking me, "Hey, Cliff, when Binance? We're wanting Binance for Sologenic and Core. Is that happening anytime soon?" The Sologenic team kind of hinted at it, but they didn't really go into details. We have this new bridge where we can do like a cross chain for Solo and possibly Coreum, but after they mentioned it, it was just kind of dead in the water. So there's no news right now for Binance. However, they are hinting at something here that is going to be for yield farming. That could be Pancake Swap. I know they were trying to look into that. It could be Binance, but who knows? I just know there's solid evidence here that in the next 10 days there's going to be a new yield farming opportunity, which is always great because I'm trying to make passive income. Moving on, we had the Coreum Airdrop recently, and now that we're into the fourth distribution, the fifth snapshot. The dates are kind of getting a little confusing, so I'm gonna try and clarify that and also give you the percentages that you'll be receiving. So there's a tweet from Coreum. It says the fourth core airdrop distribution for solo holders has started now. This will take a few days to complete. And actually, I have the wallet address here. It has been completed. They're sending to the exchanges at this point. Actually, that looks like it's pretty much completed, that they're sending all the Coreum out. But one thing I also wanted to point out is I believe it was Bitforex that someone was asking me about. Yeah, Bitforex. So they basically were asking me when they were going to distribute the airdrop because they haven't received anything yet. So I did a little research on it, and they haven't mentioned anything. Since they said, hey, I'm going to do the airdrop, they haven't distributed it, I guess, and people are wondering, where's their money? Well, just to kind of show you here, they got the core airdrop. So if they haven't sent you any money yet, they're pocketing your core. So maybe you want to tweet at them or contact the support, do whatever you got to do, shout from the rooftops to make sure you get your money. Personally, I don't use Bitforex, so I'm not really in the loop of their distribution. But if you haven't got it at this point, you should have. They should be sending you some money. So yeah, just mainly want to point out that they got the airdrop. It's here. So anyway, moving on. Coreum fifth airdrop ratio for solo holders. So the fifth airdrop, or fifth, the fifth airdrop ratio is actually here now. So if we scroll down, I believe they put a typo here. It says from March 1st to the 31st, the fifth snapshot took place. I believe that's wrong. I believe that's a typo. So if you go down here, actually it says the snapshot schedule is for April, and that snapshot was taken like the 28th, I believe. And we should be receiving this distribution in May sometime. So I believe they had a little typo here, but you know, this is a template. They use this every time. Not a big deal. But anyway, for the fifth snapshot, here's the ratio that you're going to be getting. It's 0.03622155912 core per solo. So you can kind of do the math. You can plug in this number and then multiply between the amount of solo that you have. That's the number that you're going to get sometime in May. And if I go back to that tweet, yeah, it doesn't have the April date. It says April here though. The fifth snapshot will be taken sometime in April, but I believe it was like the 28th or the 29th they took the snapshot, but not a big deal. It was at the end of the month, and you're expected to get the airdrop for this one sometime in May. So hopefully that kind of clears this up, because pretty sure that's a typo, but not a big deal. Anyway, definitely curious to hear what you guys think happened to Coreum today and why that price was spiking. Also want to hear if you are one of the lucky guys who had a limit order set and made a crap ton of money. So if that was you, let me know down in the comments. I might consider setting a limit order myself. That's pretty much all I got for today though, and thank you for watching.